Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamarr Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, all right? Or just amazon.com. All right, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching. The 5 love languages of the zodiac signs are expression, communication, emotion, seduction, and affection. Expression is the act of doing something or the act of expressing yourself or expressing love, okay? So this tends to be synonymous with the fire signs and the earth signs and the water signs. Not to say it doesn't resonate with the earth or the air signs, but these signs tend to be the most expressive in terms of actually doing things, expressing their love, whether through, telling someone you love them, whether through taking someone out to dinner, buying someone gifts, keeping a roof over their head. These are all ways of expressing love, expression. Then we have communication. Communication is really big with the air signs, and it tends to be quite big with the fire signs as well, and the water signs. The earth signs are more sensual. The earth signs are the type of people who, they don't necessarily have to communicate. They can just be in the same room with you, shoulder to shoulder, cuddling with you, and that's fine. There can be silence. But communication tends to be a big thing with the air signs, communicating, expressing their ideas, talking about things, talking about love, why I love you, but going more in depth in terms of communication, because that would be their mode of, that would be their love language. That one of their modes of love languages would be, communication. Once again, quite big. The biggest one with this tends to be the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Definitely can be the fire signs though, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Definitely can be the water signs as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It can be the earth signs, but the earth signs tend to be much more sensual, which doesn't require communication, okay? Oopsies. Hold on. When you have way too many tabs open, and my friend just messaged me on Facebook. The next one would be emotion. So, emotion tends to be quite big with the water signs, of course. And this, tends to require a partner or a person who is emotional or has an emotional, whether it be, emotionally communicative or just emotional overall love language, in terms of, saying how you feel. I feel like, you make me feel. This is the type of love language that they have, emotional. My love language tends to be quite, it tends to be expression, it tends to be communication, seduction, affection, definitely emotional as well, but it's kind of hidden in the depths there with my Venus and Scorpio. I tend to be a lot of air, earth, and fire, but emotional you definitely tend to find with more so the water signs. Definitely can find it with the fire signs as well, though. Emotional fire signs tend to get fired up, so they definitely need a partner who's equally as, kind of maybe fired up or passionate. Remember, passion requires emotion. You're putting motion behind energy. So passion, romance, deep romance, deep emotional affairs, where you're deeply intertwined with someone, it's like a soul kind of spiritual type of thing. This is the type of, love language that these types of people, it's a very deep kind of love language, it's a very kind of, I want to know and understand you to the depths of your core, and I want you to understand and know me to the depths of my core kind of thing. Maybe not that deep, but definitely I at least want to be able to express myself emotionally, unfiltered with you, because that's how I express myself. That's how I most feel comfortable expressing myself, Seduction. Now, this tends to be big with the air signs and the earth signs, definitely the fire signs, actually all the signs, but I find it's most prominent with the Venus, people who have Venus, so Libra and Taurus. And I talk about all of this in my ebook, by the way. Definitely tend to have that seductive quality, but a lot of the zodiac signs, can have this, especially the earth signs, because they're sensual. Sensuality deals with seduction. So seduction is, being able to seduce your partners, through the five senses: sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, right? So, cooking good food, taking your partners out to a good meal, dressing yourself up nicely, smelling good. All of these things matter, and I think definitely those with Venus understand this a lot. So this is one way that they kind of this is can be a love language of some of the zodiac signs is seduction. Inviting you in, through different ways, through different modes of intrigue, and drawing you in. So. Last but not least, affection. Now, this tends to be another Venus thing, but it also, tends to be big with quite a lot of the zodiac signs. For example, Cancer is affectionate, Pisces tend to be affectionate, Scorpio can be quite affectionate, but they hide it well, and it takes them a while to get to that point. Leo can definitely be affectionate and can need affection. There's some Taurus can definitely be affectionate. There's so many zodiac signs that use affection, and affection can be so simple and sly. You guys remembered sensuality, so someone even putting their hand on your knees, like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, or oh my gosh, you're right, that's kind of affection. That's love language. So, love language can be really subtle, like seduction, like affection, or it can be really overt, and kind of out there, like, expression or emotion, or maybe even communication. It can bridge the gap, like communication can help to bridge the gap and to formulate ideas and understandings, and to, kind of, and then what I mean by bridging the gap is bridging the gap between your love language and someone else's love language, maybe if you don't have the same love language. And the way to do that is through the mode of communication, which is a love language that can be used. It's synonymous for all, right? But it's just that some zodiac signs are really good at it than others. Just like more other zodiac signs are really good at being emotional, dealing with that emotional realm. Other zodiac signs are really good at dealing with seduction and affection, and then some are just really good at expression. So it just depends. But these are the 5 love languages of the zodiac signs. I talk about all of this once again in my ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language. If you would like to learn more about the psychology of each of the 12 zodiac signs and how each of the 12 zodiac signs psychologically approach sex, love, and dating, definitely purchase my ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language, on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, for $15, or on Amazon.com or Amazon Kindle for $9.99. Okay, thank you guys for listening and watching. Also, if you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading, or birth chart reading, or love synastry, love compatibility reading, definitely contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Or if you would like any of those things, email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Definitely check out the personal ethics section and the FAQ section if you have any questions. And I thank you guys for listening and watching. Subscribe, keep in touch, love and light. Namaste. May God keep you and protect you. Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family, and also please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook. Purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, alright?